Hey, it's Coolio if you don't know, and welcome to the Low Bias Monthly for December 2000 and this year. 16, I think, something like that. Anyway, it's from Eidos Interactive, and it is anytime now. Well, you've already seen it in this. Enough with the copyright screens game. You've already seen in the opening copyright screen. Oh, come on, really? David A. Palmer, palm to your face. There we go. Gex 3, Deep Pocket Gecko. Also, it occurs to me the volume is a bit high. Okay. I wanted to do the N64 version of this game, which seems to run beautifully if I'm just running it by itself. Then I start recording it, and it runs at 10 frames a second. So, we're gonna have to deal with this. It does have the important thing about this monthly, though, and I'll get to that in a moment. There we go. So this is Gex. You can jump around. You can also bounce on his tail. Right now we're in basically sort of a hub world. There are a couple of items here that we can get. The B coins, I assume bonus coins, are, I don't know what they do. These things here, I believe if you collect enough of them, you get additional life points. And these things here are supposed to be TVs. You can see the number 23 here. It means we need 23 remotes to get into it. Right now we have 0. We're going to need at least one remote in order to get into any of these levels. And there is one that is hiding somewhere in this hub world here. Okay, there are some bonus areas here that require the bonus coins. We're not going to need 85 bonus coins, as with certain other games. I don't think, anyway. Jumping physics are a bit weird. Basically, if you jump straight up, your left and right are slow, but if you're running then jump, then you can go the fastness. Anyway, this is the remote we need. Come on. Pick it up, Gex. Pick it up, Gex. What are you doing? There we go. I was pressing the wrong button, that was the problem. So now we have access to a level somewhere, probably in here. Yeah, that's a 2. There's probably a 1 nearby, and yeah, there it is. Well, let's see if there's anything else in here. Let's just make sure I'm not missing anything. It doesn't seem like I am, so let's just go right into it. Holiday TV. And here is the criterion of this Low Bias Monthly. We wanted games where you fight against Santa Claus. Now, I don't know if Jade Pharaoh has something against Santa Claus or Christmas in general, but that's what we have to do. Unfortunately, there is only the one instance of fighting Santa Claus in this game, which is to defeat evil Santa in Holiday TV Land. But we're gonna go ahead and do it anyway. I'm gonna start with creating 5 ice sculptures. And it shows us a couple of locations of ice blocks that we can mold, and that is the TV where the remote will appear that we can collect once we've done that. Now there are these butterfly tokens that appear across the level. I believe if you get 100 of them, then you get an extra life. Actually, no. Force of habit, usually collecting 100 of something does give an extra life, and probably still does, but getting 100 of them, much akin to Super Mario 64, will get you an additional remote. I believe also getting 50 of them gives an extra life as well. Come on, get up there. There we go. Tail jumping is also kind of weird. You can press B anytime while Gex is going down. I'm sure that Gex would have something to say about that if we were playing the N64 version, because he is very talkative in that version. Anyone who has played a Gex game knows exactly what I'm talking about. Ooh, I missed a thing there. Yeah, it's a butterfly token. I make no guarantee that I'm going to get all of the butterfly tokens, but I am going to try my best. Oh, I would have landed right on it too. There it is. That was a bit much of an effort for one butterfly token, but whatever. I also don't know if that's the actual name for those things, but they're butterflies. They're, well, butterfly shaped. And they seem to be either tokens or coins. Coins are usually round, so I'm going to call them butterfly tokens. If that's not the real name of it, well, you can go and have a nice cold drink of water and think about it. Some of these houses can be entered by pressing up. I just haven't run into one yet. Let's see. Get... Ah. These guys here are also a thing that you need to worry about. Well, not so much worry about, but seek out anyway. Well, maybe worry about them a little because, they are kind of hard to hit, and they will easily hit you. That's where Evil Santa is. We're gonna skip that for the moment. Can I get into here? I'm sure that I've passed by a house that's supposed to be enterable by now. Dang it. Well, I have played the N64 version briefly. In that version, there are 5 elves that you need to defeat in order to clear that objective. In the Game Boy Color version, there are only 2. Can I get in here? I swear that there is at least, like, at least 2 houses you can go into. Maybe this is one of them. Maybe I'm just doing this wrong. That would not surprise me in the least. And this is where the remote would appear if we had the 5 sculptures. Unfortunately, we don't yet. Oh dear. There we go. And actually, this is where we get the remote for the elves. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that now. So I'm not going to try to make this a 100% run, but I'm gonna try to make it as interesting as possible. You can brain freeze. You can see our totals here in the View Totals menu. We've gotten everything in Gex Cave. And we got the 3 foot tokens. That's what I'm going to call them. Or Gecko tokens, or whatever the hell. Gecko tokens sounds better. So we got those. We didn't get the bonus coin. And we've gotten one of the remotes so far. Let's go back in there. And try to go ahead and create the 5 ice sculptures again. I do admit that this game is kind of underwhelming, especially when I said that I was going to be doing Gex 64, Gex 3 rather. I was intending to do the N64 version, but that was not to be. Also, Gex learned to tail jump. Like people. Except that people generally can't tail jump. So you're doing a great job. Also, I'm gonna try not to waste too much time on butterfly tokens, because I have a feeling that trying to find all of them would just be completely tedious to do and to watch. So despite my completionist nature, I'm going to put that on the back burner. Okay. We got 4 sculptures so far. I think I've gotten one that I didn't get last time. Well, that's a good sign. I think, anyway. Then again, my memory is El Terrible, so, you know. Yeah, this is where the previous remote was. believe that the bonus coin is inside a house somewhere. And I'm back to the start of the level. Isn't that fantastic? 2D platformer, and I can't figure out where to go. It's classic Coolio for you. Oh. Did you see what I see? What I saw? What I saw? There we go. Evil Santa, you can wait a second. Ah, that's where the bonus coin is. This game is also do your tail attack. So of course, doing so on a controller where I'm basically already pressing B to jump, that being the Super Nintendo controller, it's not so bad. If I was, say, playing this on an actual Game Boy Color, that would be really disorienting. Okay. And I did pretty good on butterfly tokens there, too. Okay. Now, time to go give it to Evil Santa. Some fantastic sound effects, by the way. By which I mean not at all. But really, right now my collection is somewhat limited. It was either this or Clay Fighter 63 1/3, which again is an N64 game and thus runs poorly when I attempt to record it. Plus the fact that it runs poorly anyway. Like, even with nothing else running, with it going 60 frames a second, it was practically unplayable. So defeating Evil Santa is actually pretty easy. It's just a matter of whipping his snowballs back at him. And thus we have completed the actual low bias monthly criterion itself. As far as I know, Evil Santa does not appear again in the game, so I know it's kind of an underwhelming way to complete this low bias monthly, especially since I know that one other person, I believe Jason, is doing Hyper Princess Pitch. Go watch that one. I mean, I haven't seen it, but go watch it anyway, because Hyper Princess Pitch is... Go watch it. Anyway. I'm gonna keep at this. It's not as good as the N64 version, but it has a certain charm to it, and I'm going to keep playing this. Like I said, maybe not get 100%, but let's keep exploring this and see how things go. I'm Coolio if you don't know, and I'll see you guys next time.